Okay, good morning, children. We are back again now. This time we are doing. Okay, I did. This is the animal cell. Okay, now. So, class 7 biology. We are doing. I did the plant cell last time. Now we are doing the animal cell. Okay. So most of the things are almost same. Like in the plant cell, we have the cell wall. We don't have the cell wall out here. And cell membrane is there. As I told you, it's a selectively permeable membrane that only allows certain materials to come in and go out. That's why the very fact that the animal cell doesn't have a cell wall, you know, you can only feel your own skin. It's not hard, right? Because it consists of only a cell membrane. Okay. Now, so then we have the, I'm just going to explain whatever I did last time, then I'm going to go to the unique ones that is there. Okay, then we have the nuclear membrane because we have the nucleus and nucleolus. Okay, now nucleus is, it controls the activities of the cell, it carries the genetic material, what genes have to be passed on from the parent to an offspring, all those things is controlled by the nucleus. And there is the nuclear membrane also, which is also selectively permeable. Okay, there should be one more thing out here, which I had done it in the plant cell also, like, then we have the nucleoplasm, like the cytoplasm, right? So nucleus is there, nucleoplasm is there. Now the nucleolus is suspended in the nucleoplasm. Class 7, though you don't need this, but still I'm giving you added information. Information is always good. The more you can accumulate, you should do that. Nucleolus, it produces ribosomes. From where ribosomes is made here, from there it's transported out, goes out here, okay, where protein, it goes into the cytoplasm, rough endoplasmic reticulum, okay, then where the synthesis of the proteins takes place, right, all those things are there, right. Now, vacuole in an animal cell, it's usually not there. Even if it's there, it's really small. Okay. Now, we come to Golgi body. I've already talked to you about the Golgi bodies last time. Okay. So, I'm just going to go through that. It's a highly tightly packed group of flattened vesicles, cavities. It's in the form of granules, filaments or rods. Synthesis, secretion and packaging of cellular materials are the main function of the Golgi apparatus. Cell wall production, all those things are there. Okay, now we are going to talk about the ER. ER means, the full form of ER is Endoplasmic Reticulum. Okay, so we have the smooth endoplasmic reticulum and we have the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Why is it a rough endoplasmic reticulum? Because of ribosomes which are there. Understood? So ribosomes is a site for protein synthesis which is made inside the nucleolus. So we have the rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, though both of them have the name endoplasmic reticulum behind them, but the functions is a little bit different. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum does not have ribosomes, so other substances are produced in it. What do I mean by other substances? They make lipids, which is fats, steroids, like, you know, in the high class you'll be talking about steroids, hormones, okay, different types of hormones which brings about a change in a body. Like when you grow up and you turn into a teen, there are hormones which starts acting up in your body, male hormones, female hormones, all those things are there. Okay, so they are much more responsible or associated with production of fats or steroids, hormones. Okay, now so that is the basic difference between the smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough. And though class 7 you do not need this much of detail, but I'm still telling you, so that I'm telling you, as I was saying, knowledge, the more you get it, the better it is. Okay, so we have the endoplasmic reticulums out there. Now, what we have in plant cell, what we have in animal cell, which is not present in plant cell, is Centrosome with centrioles. Okay, again, now centrosome and centrioles, they are involved with cell division. I'll be getting to that later on, because in the chapter of plant cell and animal cell, I think cell division is important. So they are concerned with that. Okay, now cell division, how it takes place, there are processes called mitosis, meiosis, which is not applicable for you right now. You'll be doing that in class 9 and 10, right? So that is centrosome with centrioles. Now cytoplasm, as I told you, is a gel-like matrix, not liquid, not solid, just a gel-like matrix where all the cell organelles are suspended. Then we have the mitochondrion, single mitochondrion, more than one mitochondria, okay, powerhouse of the cell, the energy giving, the battery of the cell, all those things. Now, one more thing which is there in animal cell, not present in plant cell, is lysosomes. Okay, what do? They are the suicide bags of the cell. So what do is they contain a powerful mix of digestive enzymes, and damaged cells are rapidly destroyed by their own lysosomes. So basically, what does the lysosome do? Anything that is not needed within the substance, they engulf it, and they, together with the substance itself, it perishes. Okay, that's why it's called the suicide bags of the cell. So this is what an animal cell looks like, except for a few things here and there, which is not there in a plant cell, that makes it different from each other. Okay, now, so we are done with the plant cell and animal cell. Now we'll have to do the difference. Okay, now difference is, I'm just going to say it orally. I don't want to make the table right now because it's going to take too much of time. Plant cell is surrounded by a rigid protective cell wall formed of cellulose. Okay, cellulose is the dead material. Its cell wall contains a lot of cellulose, as I told you earlier. That's why termites eat wood, because the main food of termites is cellulose, right? Because they survive on cellulose. That's why wood, anything that is wooden in a house during the damp rainy seasons and all, when there's dampness, when the wood becomes a little bit soft, then the termites tend to come and attack it, eat it, destroy your furniture, your doors, windows. Okay, so there is cell wall in plant cell. Animal cell, there is no cell wall. As I told you, as you can see, there is no cell wall out here. Plastids are of three kinds: chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. So I just showed you chloroplast because chloroplast contains the pigment called chlorophyll, which gives it the green color, which helps us in photosynthesis. Okay, we have chromoplast. All the other colors in the plant besides the green color is like the color of the fruits: yellow, blue, pink, whatever color is there in the fruit. Okay, and the color of the flowers, beautiful colors of the flowers, this is all given by the plastid chromoplast. Okay, now leucoplast is a colorless plastid. Is usually found in roots, underground stems, underground tubers and all. They contain leucoplast. They are concerned mostly with storage of food. Okay, so in animal cell, as you can see, there are no plastids. There is no chloroplast, leucoplast or chromoplast. Plant cell, as I told you last time also, vacuole was very big in the plant cell. In the animal cell, the vacuole is small. It does, if in the plant cell, the vacuole is very big. It contains a lot of substances within it. It gives the shape to the cell. It gives strength to the cell. But in an animal cell, vacuole, if present, very small. Mostly, it's absent. Okay. Now, in plant cells, centrioles with centrosome are absent. In a plant cell, it is absent. In animal cell, it is there. This is involved with cell division. Okay, and in animal cell, it is present always near the nucleus. And in plant cell, lysosomes are absent. In animal cell, we have lysosomes. Okay, so that is the basic difference between plant cell and animal cell. Now, what is cell division? Cell division is, organism when most higher organisms, we have opposite sexes. We have the male and the female. Okay, and then there's the sperm and there's the egg. When it infuses, it forms into a zygote of structure. Now that zygote is a single celled structure. Okay, now that divides. First it divides into 2, then to 4, then to 8, then exponentially it starts increasing, and that's how slowly tissue starts forming. Then those tissues starts developing into different organs like your liver, kidney, skin, eyes, everything, right? So slowly, it's finally when the fetus is big enough, then it is properly differentiated. All the parts have been formed properly. That's why it takes time. It doesn't happen in an instant or a couple of days, right? So that is what it is all about. Okay. So it is amazing, what the book says is amazing but true, that gigantic trees like a banyan tree, animals like the elephant or the whale, blue whale, okay, they all originated from a single cell, like us also, human beings. Okay, microscope is so small that we cannot even see with the naked eye. So growth and increase in the size, the mass, or developing or living system is an irreversible process that occurs at all levels. Okay, that means once you grow big, you cannot grow back, you cannot become small again. You keep growing more and more and more till a certain time, then you stop growing. Okay, now, so all cells are produced by the division of pre-existing cells. Continuity of life depends upon the cell division. That's very true. How do we know that your cells are dividing and old cells are getting pushed out or thrown out and new cells are growing? Like, I'm not going to grow taller than this. The more I can do is I can grow fatter than this. Okay, I'm not going to grow taller than this. So what happens is, but you children, each year you realize that you are taller than last year, you're bigger than last year, because your cells are dividing like hell. One cell is producing two more cells are producing four, like that. Okay, so the process of continuity of life depends on cell division. As I told you, how do we come to know whether your cell is functioning, whether your body is dividing cells or new cells are being born, old cells are getting pushed out? How do we come to know about that? Is your hair and your nails, they keep growing, right? So something is happening, something is making them grow, something is being put on your scalp, something is being put on the tips of your fingers or toes, and it's growing. It's all your dead cells. Your dead cells are getting deposited here, and that's how it grows. Okay. In fact, they say that when you bury a body, after a person dies, when you bury the body in the ground, till a certain extent, for I don't know, for a couple of months, I don't know how long, we'll have to get back to you on that, the hair and the nails keep growing. That's why in all those horror movies they show, no, with all those ghosts with long hair and long nails. Maybe it's pretty true. Okay. So continuity of life depends on cell division. New cells need to be produced for growth, replacement. See, this is important. New cells need to be produced for growth. Like you guys are growing. Replacement, old cells are dying, new cells have to come in the place. Repair, when you have a wound, when you get cut, it takes time. Okay, first it bleeds, then fibrinogen goes to the site and it builds a network of thread-like structure out there that stops the flow of the blood. Then it turns into a clot, then it turns into a scab, and under the scab the wound starts healing itself. After a few days you feel an itch. When you itch it, the scab comes out, and under the scab you realize a new skin has come. So that is repair. All this is only possible because of cell division. Okay. So the process by which the formation of two or more daughter cells from a single mother takes place is called cell division. So that would be the definition of cell division. So why do cells divide? New cells need to be produced by, as I told you, growth, replacement, repair and reproduction to produce new ones. Okay. So we are not going to go more than that. Then after this topic comes of mitosis, meiosis, which is not at all applicable for you. So thank you so much, children. So I'll be uploading, so this is the end of the chapter on plant and animal cells. I'll be uploading the notes and diagrams. Okay. So just copy it, and if you have any issues, you get back to me. Thank you.